Where are you going? It's astonishing how many people don't know the answer to that question. They don't need a map or an example because any road will take them where they're going because they don't know. Some people think they know until you hit them with, why are you going there? This is when that reality sets in that they're going somewhere they didn't choose by the suggestion, direction, or impression of someone else. You're on autopilot in the driver's seat. Someone else is driving your car, your destination. The problem with that is, how will you know when they've arrived? What does it feel like? What did they accomplish along the way? In the course of my work in vetting people for Boss Talk Radio, I come across what I deem to be many successful individuals. And let me say that again, for reasons I deem they're successful individuals. The reason I repeated that is because someone else may feel like they're not, successful people or whatever. So that brings us to the question, have you defined success for yourself? You're here, so we'll assume you have. Now, how did you get there? How did you get to that point of defining success? And will you drive success in your life, or will you sit on autopilot and allow the outcome to be determined by the environmental circumstances surrounding you? When you hear follow the road less traveled, it doesn't say follow the road never traveled. Instead of, trying to reinvent the wheel, improve on it. Now, I'm not saying don't burn, whatever inside of you that gift. If you have the creative wherewithal and the resources to do so, if you have that life altering invention or software, etc., by all means, pursue it. But look at the route before you do so you can minimize the mistakes, and the loss of time and protect your peace along the way. I mean, almost anything you can think of has been done before. Not necessarily great or successful, but almost anything you can think of has been done before at some levels. There's levels to this. So research those routes. Find the one that gets you to where you want to be. Not the fastest, but the most complete. See, some of y'all y'all like to take shortcuts, and then when you get there, people happy to see you because they know what it took to get there. So they want to share some camaraderie with you, but you can't talk about none of the journey, that they're speaking of because you took a shortcut. Now, when it's the time to apply all the stuff you learned along the way, you don't know it. Your GPS was different. Instead of a guaranteed planned success, yours stands for got past shortcuts. Success leaves trails and the roads are already paved. Just follow them. We talk about follow on every channel of social media, but what are you following? No, it won't make success easy, but it'll make it easier. So turn on the GPS. Guarantee your planned success. What does the GPS need? Let's talk about what the GPS is gonna need. Right from the door, it's gonna require you have to charge it. It needs power. The GPS can't give you any feedback if it doesn't have any power. You have to have the right input. First lesson in any computer course is input, bad output. So if you put in negativity and doubt and unnecessary obstacles, it'll give you all kind of directions. You'll be like that line in the J. Cole song where they say, "Congratulations, you've come a long way. Bad news is you went the wrong way." So, you know, um, how many of you? Let's take a look at this. How many of you live somewhere and there's a toll road there or toll roads, And a lot of you, what y'all do is y'all override the GPS to make sure you don't go down the toll road. Y'all gonna feel this. A lot of you override the GPS because you don't want to pay and sometimes it makes sense, but because that 2 or 3 minutes you save isn't worth the $2 or $3 that you're going to spend in the process. And that's different. I get that. But some of y'all just have that thing permanently set. You'll allow 40 minutes to an hour to be added to your trip each way to save $5 or $10. What that got to do with success, George? You won't pay the people that could save you time and help you get where you're going because you're too damn cheap. Your GPS is guaranteed premeditated struggling. I heard somebody once say they paid a guy his hourly rate, not for his services, right? They paid his hourly rate to have a conversation with him. I was like, wow. And it was a conversation about, well, how did you get there? What they should expect, what they would have done different if given the chance. So invest in your GPS, charge it up, determine your path, and drive your success. Stay motivated.